Hi, my name is John Robinson, cast member of Season 5, EWL.
What was the most difficult part of your transformation?
Getting into the routine and putting myself first and realizing that I had to continue to do that. Actually push my family to the back and keep myself in the forefront, because I just realized if I didn't keep my schedule, if I didn't keep my promises to myself and keep moving forward that way, that I couldn't do what I wanted to do for them. It was the hardest year of my life thus far. I have never had, from losing my mother suddenly to starting the show, to boot camp, to injuries, then not having shows back and getting kicked off, and having to move on from all that and still dealing with my mom's estate, lawyers, job, work, kids. I just, you feel like you're gonna lose it. As hard as it was, when you're on the other side of it, I look back and I'm like, I wouldn't change anything, because I don't know if I would have as much success with going forward with the normal pace, the normal way everything went. I kind of feel good that I did it this way. I can help others do the same thing I did, because a lot of people think that when they watch the show that, well, if I had a year to do that, then yeah, I'd be in shape and this, that. Well, no, you don't need that. You don't need cameras. You don't need a TV show. You don't need a celebrity trainers. You can do it on your own. It's just a matter of making that decision and having guidance and having a support system. And I didn't do this by myself. I had my family, I had trainers, I had friends to help keep me accountable.
What's your favorite workout or favorite way to do cardio?
I still hate cardio. I don't love cardio. So the way I kind of gotten around it throughout the whole year was I really hated CrossFit at first. It's regimented, and by me being an athlete and in the military, I needed some kind of structure. And that's one thing I told Chris. A lot of people say, well, you're an athlete, you should know how to get in shape. Well, no, when you're an athlete, you have coaches and trainers to tell you what to do. I never knew how to really make a workout program for myself. I've always had someone give it to me. It's hard. You hit it hard, you go in, you get your butt kicked for an hour or so, and you're done for the day. And I like that. I like efficiency in my workouts.
Can you give me your best Chris and Heidi impersonation?
I would always see Chris do that. He gives you the big sigh, he gives you the sad eyes, like, well, I just need, you can do it, what am I gonna do with you? And I just kept seeing that over and over again. And Heidi kind of does a different variation, but she has a soft approach at first, and then she goes, well, you gotta get out there and do it. She just flips, and you kind of like, whoa, because you don't expect it, and she kind of scares you with it after a while. You're just like, whoa. She's like, I don't care, I don't want to hear that shit. You get down there, you get the reps in. Are you gonna do another one? I'm like, okay. To sum up Chris in one word, I would say compassionate. He has a deep passion for what he does, and it's kind of rubbed off on me in the same way. We're both passionate about helping people, but for someone who's never had a weight problem, and for him to deal with all the stuff he has to deal with, the whining and complaining, I was like, I said, you're good. Because I'd probably get to a point where like, all right, stay fat. It's like, I can't hear this anymore. To sum up Heidi in one word, she's so driven. And then you can see it in her, you can see it in her speech when she talks to you, and she just is so, it's almost as if, she wants to give you a smack just to wake you up, because she knows and sees it within you, and she sees your potential right away, and she's gonna keep pushing and pushing and pushing. She's so persistent.